Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. And we got a special one this evening. We are going to be test driving the 2023 Racing Studios Formula Hybrid car. If you know anything about Racing Studios, these guys are a group of talented individuals that create mods for your Assetto Corsa and different racing platforms. And the cool thing about it is every year they come out with a Formula Hybrid series that's pretty much modeled after the current Formula One car. All right, let's see if we got it downloaded. Yep, downloaded it perfect. Um, and every year these guys come out with these cars. I mean, people go crazy because this is as close as you're gonna get it to. Oh, look at that, to a Formula One car. I love it. I've been driving them now for a couple years now. Um, I get uh, let's see, I get like you know, every year I get like the updates for the new cars coming, or I'll get like the updates for the car itself. They update the cars itself. So let me just make sure that I got some sound on my YouTube channel. Yesterday I had had a funny evening, man. I was streaming and I had my mic muted, and it was funny to me. I mean, it was embarrassing, but let's just hold on one sec. Make sure I got some sound on my YouTube. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm streaming yesterday and I got no sound, so I'm like super embarrassed. Like it was hilarious. Let's select this car. I actually got to back out and update. I don't know if I want a so crazy looking one. I mean, it was cool at first when I first saw it, but now it just looks like an eyesore. The reason I liked it is because it has like the colors of my logo for PremierVRA Academy. I'm gonna go with this black 29. Can't go wrong with that. Um, let's see something really quick. There we go. Got to open up the Sim Pro, the beta, so I can have my wheel to correspond with the app. So, oof. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's jump into. We actually got the Miami Grand Prix set up, so we're gonna see race. No race practice. We'll jump into a practice session. Let's put on the tire blankets because I'm tired of doing crazy outlaps to no avail. Alright, so as I was telling you guys before with the Simagic FXPro wheel, I had to go back to wearing gloves again because the Simagic FXPro has rubber grips. And oh man, I gotta go out and I have to like tone down my force feedback. That's one thing about the app is that your force feedback is gonna be so strong that it's gonna be unbearable to drive for more than like 1 or 2 laps. Let's go down into. See, it's at 100. It starts it off at 100. So let's just see if we can reopen this. Alright, whatever. We'll jump back in here. Yeah, you got to turn down that force feedback. If not, like I said, you're not gonna be able to drive the car. It's gonna be like an exercise rather than the actual Look at that car, man. From what I understand, you can tweak a couple of things as far as like your aerodynamics. So you have like different packages. Your front wing, you can change your nose, aero config. I'm not too sure. Okay, so it says this setting changes the downforce trim. 0 is low downforce, 1 is medium downforce, while 2 is high downforce. So um 0, 1, 2. Let's start off with 1 because this is a very downforce dependent track. Let's see. The changes, the top of the nose setting 0 is a little bit less draggy, and setting 1 produces a little bit more downforce. So again, let's go up to 1. The front wing helps the car to gain downforce at the front end. Yep. Raise the value to eliminate understeer at minimum to high speeds. Eliminate understeer at minimum to high speeds. Yeah. Lower the value to make the car more stable at minimum. Alright, let's drop that down a little bit. Alright, so let's see what this car got. I wanna fix my view real quick because I now have the new steering wheel. I don't have an online steering wheel, which I'm thinking I should give one just because you guys are watching and it looks kind of weird. Yeah, let me go ahead and just save the position. Is that a good position? Probably not. Probably a little higher. Alright, we're good there. And while we do that, we'll just back out. See what's up with this. Okay. Okay. Let's just check our settings because something wasn't acting right. I don't understand. Okay. That's good. My throttle, right? My braking. Clutches. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I'm excited about this car. I actually got to go back into the settings really quickly. Please forgive me for the, you know, going through this route. I just had to, but it's something that, you know, when you set up a new car, you get a new car, there's a couple different things you got to do before you know, get to going. Everybody's talking about this car now, so what do we have it at? 2, and we had this at, no, okay. Alright, heavy on the downforce, right? High downforce. No, we went 1 on the downforce. We went -1, -1, and we had, I think we had the number 1. So, alright, a little bit. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Get you guys a wheel for you to see. We'll do that on the next laps. I'm having a little bit of trouble right now with my my wheel not registering my okay, so it's working on the app. It's probably unregistered itself. When you jump from sim to sim now, I'm looking at that and seeing that that's a big issue. Not a big issue, but an issue. Shifter. Boom. Boom. You're registered now, so I don't want to hear nothing. I think I know what happened. Let's see something. Brake balance up. Brake balance down. Pro. Everything is straight. I don't know. We'll see what's going on here. See what's going on. Close, please. Keep forgetting to get you guys a steering wheel. I gotta hide the wheel. See if you're gonna work. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's looking good so far. Car feels really smooth. I mean, last year's model, man, I be done spun out. Oh no, because I put the I put the tire blankets on. That's why. So I don't have to do an outlap. My bad. My bad, Racing Studio. Yeah, no, last year's model. I mean, okay, so let's go back to the first Formula hybrid I've driven, and that's the 2021. That car, when I say that car blew my mind, I mean the sound that car made. That sound blew my mind. Like, I mean, you don't really feel like you're in a Formula One car per se. Because I mean, I don't have the exact the movement. But I'm telling you, man, that thing sounded like the real deal. Like you're watching on Formula One. And when you pair that with a nice force feedback wheel and the bass shaker to give you that in the seat feel, or that in the seat rumble, I'll say. It came out, it was an awesome experience. I'm gonna do a talk through on the next lap, so I just wanted to get the feel of this car. Turn our brake bias back a little bit. Coming down the big back straight. Nice turn in. The car rolled right through it, no problem. Right now we're on a default tune. So anyway, coming into our first braking point, we're gonna stop at the 150 meter board. Bring it around, get on that throttle ASAP. A little lift off. We had to. I lost a little bit of time there because my liftoff was more cautious. Come around in a big way, big corner like that. Get straight. Don't worry, I can definitely do the sections a little bit better than that. It's just, we're on our first lap. Brake bias is where we want it to be, so at the 150 meter board, we start to downshift. Do our turn in. I should not hit that corner because it'll slow me down. We get a nice exit out wide. Gotta hit the chicane here. You definitely don't want to mess up that one, you know. So you can take a lot of curve on that one. There we go. We coming around here fast, boy. Let's check out our delta while we do our lap now. 150 meters. Last car. When you put it in first gear, this when you downshift in the first gear like that, it'll pretty much spin you out. If you weren't ready for a hairpin or so. Get a nice wide turn, get on that straight road really quick. DRS. I don't see my DRS open. I hope it's active. I'm so glad I can now go into first gear. Oh man, I went a little bit too wide, so can't count this lap. Never mind. But I do want to check on my DRS though, because that's a very essential part of driving a Formula One car, a modern Formula One car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around, I'm going to go into the DRS zone. I'm going to change the view so I can see. Alright, so right now we're in the DRS zone. And I'm going to hit the DRS button. Nope, I got no. So DRS is the drag reduction system. So that word hyper P1, it's actually a flap. So hyper P1 is written on the a flap of the rear wing. So once I hit the DRS button, that flap is going to open up and give me you're going to reduce my downforce, my drag, excuse me, aerodynamic drag. So let me back out. I just want to make sure that we have that button set, because DRS, don't know if it switched by itself or not, but yeah, button X, like what are y'all talking about? Anyway, let's go back in. The car is driving wonderfully, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this car feels good. It feels like, okay, this is what a Formula One car is. Now, harness the power, right? Because any other time, the Formula One cars, they would kind of spit you out. You know, light inputs on the throttle. If you do any type of heavy input on that throttle, then you're gonna get yours. And this is more like form fitting this is more form fitting, if somebody gave you the chance to drive a Formula One car. Hold on, I gotta see I missed it. I didn't get to catch my DRS. Let me just go back to, let me just restart the session. We'll come around into the DRS zone. That's the only time I can check it, actually. So I'm gonna change the view real quick. I'm not gonna drive like this because I cannot stand it. Let's see. So DRS, my DRS is not opening up. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. See that? There it is. I don't know what that was about. I got nervous for a sec. Alright, so our DRS is working. Alright, good. Our clutches is working again. Alright, so coming around here, it'll be easy on the throttle because I do a little bit of lift off. Even like as we're doing a fast lap, I'm gonna have to do a little lift off there. This one you can take flat, but then you'll have to do a lift off here in order to stay tight for this left-hander. Come out, do a wide turn, and you just basically want to get straight as quick as you can because this is a big straight. So we're gonna see what the DRS is like now for the first time. So you know you have the DRS open when you're in 8th gear, your top gear, and you can still hear yourself picking up speed. Oh man, I missed the chicane again. Don't worry, I was watching free practice today, And everybody was missing the chicanes. Everybody was running wide. It's kind of refreshing to see that, because, you know, like, these are the best drivers in the world, and it's like, yeah, we're the best drivers in the world, but we still have to get used to this track. So it's the same thing with me. So here's the start of our flying lap, first flying lap. Let's bring our now I told you about a little lift off. I was saying you don't have to lift off for this corner here. You have the arrow to take you around. But for this one you do, because it'll set you up for this one. The big left-hander. Should have got a little bit slower, but now we set up for the big straight into the DRS zone, DRS active. And right about the 150 meter board, we're gonna brake. I got my brake bias to the rear, because we're coming off a very high speed corner. Let that aerodynamics take me around. I'm gonna go wide and come in for a little sweep. You're gonna take a lot of the curve. Everybody takes the curve, okay? It's not just me on there. So don't think that I'm cheating. All the race car drivers do that. This is the back straight. Now we're gonna also do about the 150, 125 meter board to do our final corner. This car feels really good. Let's get a nice turn. Get that car straightened out really quick. A little bit of a lift off, just a little bit. I'm glad that the car is well balanced. It doesn't like straight. But right now we are up on our delta, meaning we're doing a faster lap than we were previous lap. Nice engine braking, it's enough. Yes, nice wide entry. Take the curve. That's alright. Alright, good. We up 6/10 on ourselves. Which means we are flying. Around for that nice hairpin. Oh no! Anyway, we just lost all our time right there with that one, because I came down too hard on the throttle for the entry. Not the entry, for the exit, sorry. That's alright, we got another one. This is not a lazy channel, man. We're gonna do some driving on it, alright? Might have to do 20 laps. Alright, so we lost a bit of time, right, on this lap. You know, sometimes you make a mistake and you get out of sync, but don't worry about it, we'll make up for it. Gotta stay off to the left, come out wide. Oh man, not wide enough there on that final corner out of the series. I mean, yet we still did decent time. I mean, we just made up like 2/10, so. We learned our lesson there now, so. we up 4/10. Let's just nail it this time. .6. The RS open. 150-meter board. We'll hit the brakes. Downshift. Down into first. Come around here. Get ready for this left-hander. Come out wide. Come in. Hit our chicane. Take the curve. Come out wide so we can get a little bit of speed. We gotta do that one a little better as well. But we're 9/10 on ourselves on our previous lap time, so we're second up. So let's just keep that time right here in this final corner. Come around, get a good entry. Try not to lose it again. All right. Had to do a bit of a recovery. Let's just get this right. Alright. Anyway, lost it a little bit, so let's just look at the replay real fast. Probably from this lap here. This car feels good. I just got to get a little bit more smoother with it. Whenever you're driving a Formula 1 car, you have to be like absolutely smooth. Like each corner has to flow into the next corner. And if you watch the replays of Formula 1, a lot of the times it looks like they're just bouncing from wall to wall. These guys are making corners so smoothly that the car just looks like it's bouncing left and right on the track. If you ever see it, it's amazing. So that's the goal pretty much, is to drive very smooth, turn these jagged corners into straights, get some good exits and entries, and that's just a battle, you know, trying to do that under different conditions, like as your tires begin to wear. So I probably don't need as much downforce. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the pits. I probably don't need as much downforce as I have. But let's just check it out. So number 2 is high downforce. We'll take it down because with downforce, the more downforce you have, the slower your straight line speed is going to be. So changes to the top of the nose. Setting 0 is a little bit less draggy. Setting 0 is less draggy. Produces a little bit more downforce. Let's keep the downforce on the front of the car with that nose configuration, and we just moved it to medium downforce with the total aero config. So front wing offset to raise the value to eliminate understeer. What do we have to eliminate understeer? Nah, we don't got understeer. We kind of want understeer though. We're bringing it into 2. Same with the rear. I kind of want a little bit of understeer because this car is you can tell, man, it's ready to go. But it feels like they developed this car to make you a smooth driver. I kid you not. Like, it's a little bit more forgiving than last year's car. It allows you to go down into first gear, which you could never do. While cornering, sorry, that's what I meant to say. I'm gonna stay wide and then come in and make this corner. Now it's kind of hard for you to do that during the race. I tried to race not with this car, but I tried to race with the Formula Hybrid 2022, and these guys were just absolutely flying. And they were passing me in places I didn't even know it was possible. Alright, you see the difference now? My car is no longer able to hug these corners, so most likely we're going to be going back to our higher downforce configuration. That's one of the cool things about racing studios in their Formula Hybrid car development, is that the physics are so real. I mean, you can see the downforce. Now I'm trying to make these same corners, and it takes a longer time to do it because I have to be more careful. Now everybody's going to be running a pretty high downforce setup this weekend. You hear that? You can hear the tires screeching. Anyways, let's go back to the pits. Let's handle this business, because I'm not in the business of failing. So, what did we keep this? Bit less draggy. Okay, yep. This was at 2, and these were at 1. So, we're gonna go back. We're gonna be happy with what we have. Loving this new wheel. This wheel has a bunch of different dashes. Miami. Uh-oh. Whenever you hit the brake in that corner, oh my goodness, you go immediately to the wall. This is just my outlap, guys, so don't worry about it. We're gonna do a quality lap or flying lap next. I need more tightness in the corner, man. I need to be able to I need my tires to be a little bit more smooth in these corners. And I'm going to take that final corner better than that. I'm just being very cautious with that final corner, because you don't want to miss your, you don't want to mess up so much time when you hit that wall, or even damage your car. You're braking in a straight line. Let's come around for a flying lap, 150 meter board. Coming around here with speed. Again. Uh-oh, a little bit. See, when I make my corner, I'm dealing with a bit of an understeer, so. But that's a different type of understeer. That's not like aerodynamic, of course. That's actually caused by suspension. That's the angle of the tires as you're going into these corners. The car camber angle, I can use a little bit more camber angle or less camber angle. I'm loving this new car. It feels really good, really good. I'm gonna hold it right here, man. I'm not gonna lift off right there no more. have to lift off here, because if you don't, then it'll disrupt your entry to the next corner. So remember, every corner you take, you have to pretty much prepare for the corner after. Come out wide, come in. Let's do right by ourselves this time, huh? Oh man, I lost time in that corner, man. Next time I'm hopping that whole curve. Forget about it. I just lost time on there. Oh, I got it all back in that last corner? Oh, I got back 4/10 in that final corner. Which means I could have been doing way better than that. Oh! There we go. No more of that lift off. Gotta lift off here though, remember? Boom. Alright, so I wanna go to the pits. I wanna see my tire heat distribution. Where is it at? Tires. Okay. What is this? Found setups already? Sheesh. This guy's got setups for this car already. They're supposed to give me my inside, middle. Okay, inside, middle, outside temperature. So if you look, this is my inside temperature, the 75. This is my middle, and this is my out. So 75 means that I have negative camber, a lot of it. So I want to give myself some positive camber, right? Oh my God, it's in 2 different menus on this one. Oh goodness. So how am I supposed to remember? First, front left, positive, 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 and I just need positive camber all around. So we come into the camber. Alright, let's just see what that does, if that does anything good for us. If not, boy, we're going to try one of these guys' race setups for this car. That's going to be cool. One thing about driving on these metal rigs is sometimes you hit your knee on it. The other day I hit my toe. I thought I had to go to the hospital. Alright, so our tires should feel a little bit different this time. We'll just it's not gonna be so noticeable in these big corners, but as we come around to our slower corners and start throwing that car in there, that's when it'll start making sense. It feels a little better, honestly. You guys should hear some of these reviews for this car. I don't want to quote anybody, but I need to get that car. Got tires rolling some more. That's a toe angle, no doubt. imagine the downforce, imagine the G-force that you feel going around these corners this fast. There we go. We got a little bit of jumping on time on those last corners. Lost it all on that final corner. Almost had a little bit of a loss right there, but I lost the sync. I lost it a little bit. I hear that thing growling. Let me just. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I could hear myself pretty good. I'm so happy to have this new wheel, but I was using this one before, and one of the issues I was having was that you got no screen. You got nothing but knobs. So this is actually a GT4 wheel from Simagic. There's nothing wrong with it. It actually works perfect. If you look at it, it has the clutch paddles and it has the gear shifts, but it just doesn't have any screen. The buttons light up. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna try and keep it, but if not, I'll just let it go. But this is my FXPro wheel here. And this FXPro is night and day from that. You know, that car, when I'm driving GT3 cars, GT4 cars, they have dashboards. They have dash screens. So you don't really need one on a wheel per se. But when you're dealing with this one, sorry, let me turn my volume down. When you're driving Formula One cars, you know that they have all the information on their on their steering wheel, unless I believe Williams. You drive for Williams. If you drive a Williams, they have a dash on the a dashboard on the car, which is not bad. You know, I think it's really smart to do it like that. But you know, most of the teams like to put all the information on the put all the information on the dash. I mean on the steering wheel rather than the dash. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know what the choice, you know, what their rules are for that. Let's go into the pits. Let's look at the tires now. Tire distribution temperatures are close. A lot closer than they were before. So a couple of guys, looks like they made some tunes. Let's see what this tune is. Just give it a shot. Why not, right? See how other people interpret this car's performance. Like I said, we don't usually drive with tunes. This is we don't usually drive with setups. Excuse me. This is someone's setup that we are just testing out. And you'll immediately know the difference when you look at your lap delta. So the whole thing with setups is that, you know, the setups for these guys and girls, what they do is they keep that tire pressed down onto the pavement, even when the pavement has bumps in it. That's the good thing about having tunes. So when you have a default tune, your car's not set up for the track at all. So, you know, it's just stock. So we'll come around for our first. I love it. I love the sound of that slamming through the gears. Alright, man, I'm over here sliding all over the place and I still got time on myself. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, so I invalidated the lap, but this car got a little bit of... I like this tune a little bit. Let's see what it's like in the slow corners. I had it. We gotta get danger close to that wall. Wow, I'm a whole second. See what I mean about these tunes? I'm literally messing up. I look down, I'm a whole second up on my time. That's unbelievable. A second and 3/10. Second and a half. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Thank goodness for this tune coming out. They got the, they're gonna have some servers up tomorrow. I invalidated it, but let's just see. Not today. Not today. I shall harness your power card. Put us back in that green, that's right. Gotta be walls now. Uh-oh, bad angle here. so we got a little bit of a problem. I had knocked down the board, and it's kind of hard to see. I gotta get this slow section done right. I gotta do it better. Take our curve out. Oh, I ran out of gas. I ran out of gas. That really rarely happens. I just wasn't thinking about it because I'm driving a tuned car. So these guys usually tune their cars with light gas, low gas. So let's go back to the pits. Brake power. Man, how much brake power this thing got? Let's bring up our brake power to 111. Let's just see. Alright, so I just had to take a little bit of time to just, you know, relax in the car. I got different windscreens. What was the antenna style? I'm gonna have to change the view. No real big difference. Give me that antenna style 1. Let's see the different halos we got here. Oh, I see it. It's changing these little aerodynamic winglets or whatever you want to call them. What's that? That's got to be at the front of the car. I can't see it. Oh wait, no. That takes away the halo. I like the halo. I didn't like it at first, but now it's alright by me. Listen to that. Clutch out. Ease out on the clutch. I'm in the pit lane, so I have a pit speed limiter. It's actually automatic on the Settle Corsa, but on other sims, it's not. You really get in a lot of trouble without it, so. Just bouncing around and get comfortable. Something feels a little bit different. I don't know what it is. It's always that corner there. That's where I've been having my troubles. Liters of fuel, about 4 laps. That works. Not enough braking. I didn't go out wide enough on the previous corner, so through that chicane, man, you got to be properly placed. Goodness, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm like 6/10 up and I just went into the... That's so whack. 6/10 up on my time. And I invalidated the lap by going through the... Might as well jump this whole chicane and just... That just broke me up right there. So what we'll do is we'll just try and replicate that. So we were losing quite a bit of time in that first corner. I can probably stop a little bit later into the brake zone now. I'm trying to put down a decent lap, you know, for the as a reference, you know. Gotta be careful with this corner now. That's why I invalidated prior. Not too good of a lap. Like we won a world championship. Every once in a while, you kind of get a little out of hand. How many laps is that, man? Select an opponent. Okay. Oh, there's no competition. 18 laps so far. Alright, so right about the 12th lap, I changed tires. I was running like a 129, 129, and I got into like the 126s. That's crazy. Got to the 128. From 129 to 128. Changed I was doing the 128 again. That was my fastest at the time. Then I changed the tire. Well, I got the setup, and I went 2 seconds down in the beginning. 126, then 127s, then 126. So I'm about the 126 is the fastest. 127 is the slowest. So you can print that out too. Alright, so let's do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more maintenance on our lap. My mouse won't get out of the way. I got a solution, man. I'm just gonna like up my force feedback on the wheel. I'm gonna up my force feedback so that I can just kind of feel what I'm doing a little bit more. The force feedback was in the beginning was set to 100. Here's the Simagic Pro Manager app. Alright, so, wheelbase. So it was set to 100. I brought it down to 70. Let's bring it up to 90. Probably 85. 85. Because I want to feel something. I want a notable difference. Alright, let's jump back in. We did about 18 laps, I'll say. That's what it said on the grid. See how many we got left in us. Practice makes perfect. Gotta do your laps. If not, I mean, this is something that you really gotta like doing. Let's see. These guys had a setup, right? Excuse me. Alright, times. Where's that? Okay. So we'll apply that setup. Alright. Clutch is in. Put it in first gear, single clutch out. Make sure you got traction, and then you let that clutch out and start shifting. I just did a little bit of a delayed one. Alright, this feels a little bit better actually. I just gotta make my brake point, so. I feel like the car is connected to the wheels. And then we see the Formula One drivers training for steering. They have like a contraption of a workout hardware that looks like a steering wheel, and they just turn it left and right, left and right. That's what it feels like a little bit. Come out a little bit wide. Come in. You gotta get these oh man. You gotta get these slow corners right. If not, then you lose all your time. I'm eager to see qualifying though tomorrow. It's going to be something serious. Alright, let's get back on that brake hard. I feel like I can go further into the braking zone. Yeah. So I think our fastest lap was a 126. Just like that, we picked up a whole second. Woo-wee! Celebration! Ouch. That really hurt me, man. Oh my God, this wheel is something serious. All right, so basically, what we were doing was we were braking deep into the braking zone. This direct drive wheels, these are nothing to play with, man. This really hurt my thumb. Man. Anyway, I gave that one all I got. I just want to do a quick reference lap. I just want to see what's going on. Look at the downforce, man. That's Formula One right there. I was so happy to see the time. I looked down. I'm trying to do the transition. I looked down and saw my my lap time, and then by the time I looked up, I had already blown the brake zone, so the brake marker. So look at that, boys. You got to skill it through there. I feel like I just want this car to be moving faster, man. Look at this hairpin. It's shaped like the letter P. Alright. Crypto.com. I love how these guys like modded the track. Let's go back to the pits and let's try another lap. You gotta do lap after lap after lap. There's no other way. You gotta become one with that car. Whatever car you're gonna be driving, you gotta be able to do it, have it go wherever you want it to go. Somebody would say like, yeah, bend to your will, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be a master of your own car, and then you go into like different tracks. You got to, you know, whenever you want that car to be on the, you know, whenever you want that car to, forget it. I ain't about to trip over my words. I lost it. I'm out. Ah, come on. I need that turn. my out lap, so it doesn't really count. Out lap is just like for references, man. You just reference the track. You don't have to be quick. Back, I validated another lap. So the reason why the lap gets invalidated is because like four of your wheels have come off the track like that. If four wheels come off the track, then you pretty much you're invalidated. But like say these corners here, if I'm going here and I get too close, like you may not be able to see it like in the car, but like when you watch the replay, you'll see like your outside wheels cross the line, and that's a little bit of a hassle, like when you're flying. I want to get the angle right for this corner. Whatever. Could you imagine doing preseason testing in a real Formula 1 car? These guys are doing like 150 laps. No more lifting off in this corner. That's the new rule. Gotta lift off here though. They got upshifted too quick. I gotta get my time back. Oh, come on, hold it together. Don't hit that wall. Let's try and get it right. I gotta step down with more brake force. I'm just kind of going a little bit slow. Not a little bit slow. I'm kind of going a little bit light on the brake. How'd I exit? So I did a. It's my fastest lap. So best lap is a 125. Okay. I didn't know that. 125 best lap. And they give you a theoretical lap. Oh. 125 is not so bad. 125 is not so bad. I do want to try another track. I don't know if there's going to be a setup for it. Matter of fact, let's stay on that same track, man. By the time we get to the, matter of fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you exactly what we'll do. We'll just, let's start a little race. Couple laps, nothing crazy. And see how we stand up against AI. AI now is quick. So definitely got to Gotta be not well, be as perfect as we can. That's my old car here. That's the 2022, so I'm gonna get a new one designed for 2023, but probably a little later though. Come on now. This thing's loading like a PlayStation. Alright, let's see what we got going on. They're starting me in 7th. I guess that's the number that I need, right? Alright, so let's go into our setup. We're gonna apply the setup, but we also, remember, gotta apply more than 10 liters of fuel. Race lap, 6 laps, so we're gonna do 20. That'll give us double because we were able to do 4 laps with the 10. Clutch out. Gotta be careful in this first lap. These guys are ruthless. How you passed me on the inside, on the outside of that corner, I have no clue. Sergio Perez. Wilding out. Y'all going out there. Uh-oh, that was my fault. Down that. Hold it together. Oh man, I got a vision issue on the simulator. Not a vision issue, but a video issue. I got a lot of like shaking, man. I'm gonna see exactly what the problem is right now. I'll tell you right now. Gotta see something, man. Back in the video settings. Very high depth of field. Sun rays. Texture. I don't know, man. I got a lot of shaking going on. Like, it's not just my car. It's like the whole frame is just shaking. It's weird. Unless that's just the new way that the car is going to be performing. I can't really tell yet. I have to go back and drive the one that the previous one, But it only seems to be doing that once I'm racing. So I think it's how the my computer is processing the other cars. Honestly, I don't think that it's an issue with the car per se, because during the the practice laps I wasn't feeling it like that. I really want to update my graphics card and my processor in this one. I think that's a necessary because these uh these cars should not be making all type of. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I see what's going on. I think it's just, I get it now. It's my bouncing car and it's looking at their car's bounce as well on the track. It's just a matter of like perspective, like the perspective that I have seeing them seeing them turn. My man hit the corner and just stopped. All right, so I panicked for no reason. I thought that I had that issue. I do want to change the time of day. Jesus, sun is just rising. It's like so much shade on the track. Yeah, so I'm thinking that they're like the other cars are like flickering, but no, it's actually my car shaking, right, because of the track and the speed. And then you have their cars, you can see it shaking. And for me, it was like an overload. I was like, what in the world is this? But then I saw a car further off in the distance, it was smooth. I said, okay. Now that also could be like a processor issue too. Because when the car is up, it has to process that image, it has to process the speed that it's moving at, all of the characteristics of the car, like the wheel spinning. Um, so the closer you get, the more, it gets on your, I believe, on your processor. But it could be that as well. So I'm not gonna rule that out. But one of these days I'm gonna upgrade this computer so it can run top line. Look at that. Man, that car is nice. Let's go and get this tune. Let's up the fuel. Let's do it like that. It's lights out and away we go. Good start by Christopher. Oh, man, I could have ended somebody's race right there. I'm gonna let this grid stretch out a bit, man, because it's crazy in the beginning. Why does this car feel locked in right now? I got the AI strength up to 98, so if you guys are wondering why I'm like struggling to keep up, it's not because I'm like terrible. It's literally because these guys are like errorless. I gotta watch out because these guys are pumping brakes on you. push laps to keep up with these guys. Only the second lap of the race. Trying to keep up. Oh man, little cut. Oh no! Car's dead. Alright, I hit the curb. I hit the curb. I mean, I had a nice few locked in laps, so. I tried, man. These guys, like I said, skill level, their strength level is 98. So it's really tough to keep up with them. I mean, it's cool to drive like that because, you know, as you see, like, the competition is so high. I made a mistake here. Look, right here. It looks like these guys start. Wait a minute. That's the hairpin? Right, so high speed. Coming into like that hairpin corner. It seems like I'm taking a longer route than everybody else. Alright, yeah, it looks like I'm taking a longer route than everyone. What time is it? 10:39. Alright, guys, I think I'm done for the evening. I did about a total of 40 some odd laps in the new Formula Hybrid 2023. The car is amazing. I mean, you know, it's nothing short of what Racing Studios is known for, and that's greatness. So I really like their car. I really like the sound. The sound is beautiful. As I'm downshifting or I'm shifting, it has so many different like sounds that you hear. You know, sounds like the hybrid that it is. When you step on the gas or the throttle, there's one sound when you have about half throttle, and then there's another sound when you have full throttle. I want you guys to just, before I go, I want you guys to just hear that. I want you guys to just take in how talented these guys and girls are at Race Sim Studios. I'm just gonna give you that, and then I'm gonna go ahead. But you just gotta understand. Listen to this. You hear that difference? So this is half throttle, full throttle. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You know, these guys and girls took the time out to do something like that. You know, it'll go over your heads. If you guys are not into sim racing, it'll go right over your heads. If you guys are into arcade style racing, where you know everything is pretty much what do they call that? Packaged up, and here you go. You know, you're not really going to appreciated, because when you watch Formula One and then you watch and then you play like, some race car game, let's just call it, some console race car game, you're not really going to be able to. They're not going to have such distinct sounds. But when you're playing like Assetto Corsa, and you have these guys that are making mods for it, these guys and girls are paying attention to what the car actually sounds like, because they know that sim racing is like a judgment zone. If you don't get it right, you're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about it on forums. You'll hear about it forum wide. So you'll hear about it on Twitch. You'll hear about it on YouTube with the reviewers. You'll hear about it on what is it? Race department. You'll hear about it all across the board. Even on Steam. Even on Discord. So these guys will get it from every angle. So these guys and girls, they'll take that sound so seriously. They'll take those little incremental changes. Like I gave it half throttle and gave it full throttle. They'll take those things and they'll take them super serious, right? And then the driving physics is in and of itself another challenge that these guys have to rise to the occasion for. So, how does it differ from the last year's car? What do what's going on here? What were we able to do there? What are we able to do now that we weren't able to do before? How does it correspond to the actual Formula One car that's been developed for the season? Last year they did a great job with the porpoising, coming in and out of the corners, high speed corners. After a while, the car starts shaking ridiculously. They interpreted that really well. As Formula One, in reality, as Formula One developed changes for the porpoising, Race Sim Studios came out with updates and they developed changes for the porpoising. So, I mean, these guys and girls are going to higher heights every year, and I love it. They have a new wheel that they're promoting, GSI. The wheel is a really nice wheel. Gonna be a very pricey wheel, I'll say that. I know it's gonna be over 1,000. But my advice to you concerning wheels, if you guys have the Simagic ecosystem, get this FXPro wheel. This FXPro wheel has all of your rotary switches and knobs, right? This is where my brake bias is, because as I'm driving around, it's easier to, thumb up than it is to thumb sideways. This is where the Formula One and, reality, in real life, this is their brake bias here, and I'm not able to operate with it there. So definitely a wheel of choice. Look at all the different paddles. You got the clutches, dual clutches. Then you have your shifters, your paddle shifters, and then you have two more just to be able to, assign anything. The cool thing about this wheel too is you can actually make this your throttle and make this your brake. So anyone that's handicapped, that who's maybe don't have the use of their legs, they can continue to drive with the gas and the brake here. Cool things like that. That's what I like about Simagic. And this wheel is around 7 and change rather than 1,400, 1,200. I mean, man, you can buy 2 of these for that much, right? But anyway, thank you guys for watching my stream. I appreciate you guys so much. I want you guys to continue to stop by, like, subscribe, share it to your friends. If you would like to donate to our academy, we do a lot of great things with the kids, teaching them about the different careers in STEM. The different STEM careers in motorsports, and then we also teach them the fundamentals of racing, right? And teach them about, we're encouraging the young ladies to pursue motorsport careers. We're encouraging the young men and women to pursue scientific careers, right? Engineering different things like that. So if you would like to donate to that cause, everything you see is going to the academy. Everything you see, the kids, I take the wheel to the academy, they use the wheel. There's nothing that these kids, these guys and girls, don't have access to. So that's what we do with the donation. So if you want, you can Cash App us PremierVRA on Cash App. It's all in the description. So check it out. So all right, I'm a little over talked. So I will see you guys on the next stream.